shut down, in lockdown in London. However, we are allowed a little bit of exercise every day. That's still a thing, and that includes going for a little bike ride. Apparently means includes a little bit of going on a bit of a bike ride along the Thames. And not alone, quite a few people still with us, but there's definitely a lot of distancing going on. So yeah, keep that going on. Let's see how far I can get on. Got to say, it's a nice day for it. Alright, I'll see you when I get where I'm going. Okay, a little further down the Thames. Still cycling on. It's it's a little bit busier. People are out enjoying. There's definitely not as busy as it might be. There's definitely people paying lip service to social distancing at least. But yeah, a few more people, quite a lot of families. And some clearly exercising, others more sunbathing. Well, you know, that's the thing, you know, far or not, when London gets the sun, which it is now, it's a rarity. So people clearly are coming out anyway. Still, however, saying that, lots of joggers, quite a few cyclists, which I'm one, and it's weird because it's partially things of normality amongst all the madness, which is, you know, welcoming, but also there's definitely the fear of, well, hey, if this is the normal, what's it going like everywhere? And there may be a little less distancing going on than some folk might have been thinking. Anyway, we'll keep pedaling in, see what we get. And here we go through Battersea Park, heading towards the power station. As you can see, quite a lot of people, however, quite a lot of people keeping their social distance. So if it stays like this, you find it the same, we should all be fine. As you can see, you're seeing small groups of family members, lots of solo folk, and yeah, some of the more weird or wonderful sights of cycling around London. Right, let's head into the city. And here we go. A little bit wobbly. Over the Thames. Gotta say, the Boris bikes, such as I'm riding on now, look a treat. There you go. And the city. I've got to say, considering the weather, considering the day, any smog levels are definitely a lot lower than usual. And the traffic levels are way down, and the bicycle levels are a little bit up. Okay, let's see what else we can find. So we're getting a bit further into town. As you can see, we're by Tate Britain. I'm wandering along. This is, well, definitely far emptier than you might expect. Oh yeah, not corona there. That's me discovering that I was starting to get hay fever for the first time. So what a time to discover that. So anyway, as you can see, it's a beautiful day. People are cycling along, people are jogging along, but not a lot of people, as you might expect. So it looks like it's busier the further you get out into suburbia. The further you get into the centre, a little less so. Okay, we're heading up towards Parliament now, so I'm going to get there. Now this area is the back of Westminster House of Commons. You get quite a lot of lobbyists and people all around here, but here is St Stephen's Square Green, St Stephen's Square, something like that. Anyway, this is the bit you always see when Parliament is in session and everybody's out commenting. All the MPs come out, all the broadcasters come out. They build these big little structures during the Brexit stuff. All the protests out around here. There's Parliament along there, and normally this is just full of media folk quizzing, questioning, all that kind of stuff. Today, nothing, and which means I can cycle through here without being stopped. Some old ruins there, bits of what was here before, and as you can see, yes, the cyclists are out. Almost kind of like taking back London, really. I'm seeing more cycles than I am cars, which is new. Westminster Abbey there. And me, like them, just out getting a little bit of exercise. Not causing too many accidents. There we are. Just whizzed on there, heading up Whitehall, past the Cabinet War Rooms and World War monuments. And also just heading up to go past Downing Street, where, well, I mean, normally the Prime Minister would be in residence. Right now he's recovering, of course, and normally there's be crowds and crowds. Today, not so much. In fact, if you were wanting to pop into number 10 Downing Street, today will probably be the day. So, I mean, as you can see, you know, yes, there's traffic, but it's a lot less what you would normally expect on a sunny Saturday like this. I'll keep saying it because it keeps being true. And it does just look weird with just a slice of normality. Oh, and coronavirus pandemic or no coronavirus pandemic, the Royal Guard out and the horses looking splendid. Glad to see that some things don't change. There we go. Trafalgar Square is looking also rather empty. The fountains, however, are still flowing. You missed the look. London. There you go. Up to the Portrait Gallery and the National Gallery there. Now, let's see what else is going on. And here we come up to Leicester Square with the half-price ticket booth. And again, all but empty. Does look weird. Can't deny that. People, even Paddington Bear. Yeah. Even Paddington Bear there is keeping a 2 metre distance. Mr. Bean has no one at all. And neither has Charlie Chaplin over there. Okay. And now the pigeons are out. Now the pigeons are going to be quite hungry right now. There's not a lot of food. Pigeons that here are usually out for picking up all the detritus they can get, anything they can find. Right now they're swarming over the tiniest of crumbs. Pigeons have basically become a lot less lazy without all the people around to feed them. It's almost makes me wish I brought something out for them now, because yeah, that's not great, is it? Alright, let's keep going. Now, there's a phrase that goes, it's like Piccadilly Circus around here. Even people who've never been to London, never been to Piccadilly Circus, still use it as meaning crowds. It's far too crowdy, there's loads of people, you can't see anything or anyone, you're just rammed up against people. It's like Piccadilly Circus around here. Well, yeah. Today, it isn't like Piccadilly Circus around here, even at Piccadilly Circus. So, a few bikes, a few cars, a handful of people, and this is the middle of the day. So, Shaftesbury Avenue is looking quite empty. Let's keep going. Okay, so let's take a look at the comic stores of London right now, central London at least. We are in the middle of Soho and it's empty. You can hear the echo of my voice. That's because this place is usually ram-packed with people and the echoes don't work. But here's Gosh. Gosh, as you can see, they shut down the remnants of Stephen Appleby's Dragman, which was the last event this place had before everything properly shut down. I think there's quite a few places things were shutting down before then. So we got some notices there from Gosh. So people are in the store every weekday until 3:30 to take deliveries. But they won't be actually selling stuff to people. But they will take deliveries, which, as we understand it, could be quite useful for the store, as Diamond UK should start delivering some stuff fairly soon. Well, I was on Berwick Street to have a look at Gosh Comics. So it's interesting to see what's still on. There's still music being played from flats and stuff about, but everything else seems to be closed. However, the Soho Dairy still seems to be open, selling cheeses, milks, and the like. I think I might have to pop by here on the way back because decent cheeses, decent milks, not as easy to come by, aside from mail order. Well, I'm going to pop by there later. And some exotic fruits while we're at it. So yes, Berwick Street, you might recognise this from the cover to What's the Story Morning Glory. Well, today the story is a very quiet one. Oh, that's worthy of really terrible local radio, isn't it? I'll have to keep that up, might get some work. Still whizzing through Soho, donut time, that was just opening as everything kind of closed down. As you can see, that's Bordor Street. This is where British film began, pretty much, and usually often full of advertising, film studios. I used to work in an agency here, and right now it's as a ghost town as everything else. King George pub there, empty as they come. Let's cycle up, let's take a bit more of a look. There's the offices of King, makers of Candy Crush. And right now, not a lot. Now we're going to head up to Oxford Street here. Oxford Street should have something going on. It should be some people here, should be some business, we'll see. Not entirely sure what or how much. But let's take a look. There we go. Yeah. There's no Oxford Street. It's just such a surreal thing to see. Buses are still going. They're mostly unoccupied. Alright, we'll keep whizzing up. See what Soho Square is looking like right now. An empty bench in Soho Square. If you'd have come, you'd have found me there. But you never did, because you don't care. And I'm so sorry, baby. Words of Kirsty MacColl. And we're taking a quick little look into Soho Square. With a little Tudor garage there. And we obviously got the things through. A few people having a bit of a race. We see the police out. enforcing social distancing, making sure people are getting home. So maybe I'll have the word. I avoided having a word spoken to me, which was good. Always good to stay on the right side of the law. Here we are, Greek Street, home of revolution over the years. The Gay Hussar there, and what was the Gay Hussar, and everything else seemingly closed and quiet. Normally thronging with people drinking, partying all through the hours. Not so much today. Go from Greek through Bateman onto Frith Street. And then there's Dean Street, where, what by Dean Street? Dean Street is home to my favourite gentleman's club, private members club, as they call these days, Blacks, which has also been closed. It stayed open for a goodly period, but it's now as closed as everything else. There's Mayor Street. Let's see if the nose is still there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but up in the wall there, you zoom in, you'll see a nose. And that's Blacks. My club, now all closed up. Over the road is the Groucho Club, also all closed up. It's that kind of town right now. Good afternoon. Actually, I have no money on me at all. Penniless. Man, that's rough. I'm whizzing up now, down Old Compton Street. There's the three grounds. So I have done that. So much, so very closed. But also around here, it's become quite the attraction of recent years. Let's see how it's looking now. But this is the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child Theatre, home of, and as closed, as you can see, as closed as everything else. Sorry, child. Okay, so going down Charing Cross Road, let's check in on Orbital Comics, which is just around the corner and right next to Leicester Square Station. Now, they've been undergoing a bit of a refit, so before the whole shutdown happened, they were actually closed anyway. And of course, they'd undergone a bit of a different change in circumstances as stopping being distributed from Diamond. So here we go. Orbital Comics is closed up. That's kind of as closed up as it can be. Look at that. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. Closed. Doesn't work. And central refurbishments from the 15th of March. So they've been closed for quite some time. As you can see, it's still there. And, well, do you know what? I can't see in. Maybe you can. I'll have to just lift this higher. I'll have a look at it a bit later. See what's there. Right now, you get a better view than I do. Okay, let's keep going. Here we are at the Seven Dials, just next to Covent Garden. There are 6 dials up there. The 7th dial is the actual monument itself. That does mean we can whiz through straight from here to Forbidden Planet Megastore on Shaftesbury Avenue. Now their website is definitely up and running, and seemingly the recipient of comic book stuff. So let's go see. The store itself may be a little harder to get into right now, of course. So there we are, heading up Shaftesbury Avenue. And a quick look. Well, I've got to say, it's a bit busy here. There's actual traffic now, which is a relative novelty. And even what appears to be an open restaurant. But let's have a look. Okay, here we are. So, Forbidden Planet on Shaftesbury Avenue. This is how it's looking. I need to whiz around here. All shut up, of course, as you would expect. They've got the big metal grid. There we are. So, they close on the 23rd of March. And yes, the website still seems to be going. And they will even have new stuff that way. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so those are the comic book stores in central London right now. How they are or not looking, or operating. And I have no idea when this is going to change. We'll see, eh? Weird world. And my favourite cheese shop is all closed up, of course. Now, weirdly, apparently their branch in Borough Market is still open. So, you know, maybe not today, maybe another day I might pop down that way. I'm doing central London today, well, at least the West End. That's interesting. Expensive bike shop, still open. Sadly, I can only afford a cheap bike. And there we are, back to Seven Dials. Okay, time to head home, I think. Here we go. Heading back down to Trafalgar Square. Let's see how it looks. We're going to take from here, we're going to take a little bit of a whiz down. Again, as you can see, everything's empty. Relatively. That's not sun. But considering this is about 1 o'clock on a Saturday in London, it just still feels weird. I keep saying it now, but it does. Right. I'm going to cut through. Just going to dock and undock the bicycle. We're still doing deliveries. Heading up to Charing Cross Road station there. Fine. Just be careful. Just make sure not to bump into anything or anyone. Now, I'm quite practicing this now, but you know, it's always the danger. Here we go. Just over Waterloo Bridge here. It's off the Strand, Fleet, and heading over the Thames. Let's take a look while it's like this. Get quite a good look at London like this, don't we? Well, at least buildings off the Thames. There's the London Eye glittering in the sunlight. You see Parliament over there. On the other side, Torquay, Gherkin, cheese grater. And there's the brutalist buildings of the South Bank, the Royal Festival Hall, Queen Elizabeth, BFI, and all, as it says, closed. Now, the National Theatre is putting on a number of plays originally filmed for the National Theatre Live performances, but now being put out on YouTube. and then being taken off YouTube. So, you know, if you want one, get in, get out. Heading up to the BFI IMAX over there. I have to say it's quite good. I am definitely getting a workout, and I haven't had anything like this for quite some time. And I hope I'm not pissing off the buses too much. And I'll get back home, and I'll basically stay there for another week, I think. That's the usual. Okay. And here we are, just outside Borough Market. I'm in the line for Neal's Yard Dairy Borough Market. Decided to pop by on the bike. As you can see, there's quite a line. And not everyone is acting quite so friendly. London, don't you love it? Okay, so I just bought some cheeses from Neal's Yard Dairy, and now time to head back home, I think. Find one of those bicycles again. I've got to say, didn't go in the rest of the Borough Markets. A little bit on the full side, so a bit quieter out around here.